Welcome back, everybody. So we are continuing to play Sabin's scenario here, where we figure out how he gets to Narshe amongst all the chaos that happened at the Leet River. We now have a ninja on our side, so it's alright. I think we'll make it through. Especially since the ninja hits so dang hard and has a rabid dog at his side. So I think that's going to work out just fine for us. Which is kind of cool. I'm kind of glad I left this scenario last, because one of the more prominent moments for the villain in this game, Kefka, is here. And I love going through it each time I do. So we have to go through this bridge. This is going to lead to Doma, except it's an Imperial camp. Crap, this is an Imperial base. Too many soldiers. I'm a ninja, don't sweat it. Hey, you heard? Oh, you mean... the Kardashians are back. No, I'm kidding. Shh, quiet down. Kefka catches us, we're toast. If he drives General Leo out of the battalion, he'll probably become the next general. Don't make me laugh. Someone like him becomes a general, I'll go home. Well, desertion's a big thing. Shh, what if he hears you? You'll be jailed! Alright, alright. Alright. Oh, here he comes. Back to our posts. Hey, you! You keeping a sharp lookout? No, they're not. Yes, sir! You're Kefka, correct, sir? How are you, sir? Sir? Please, save your petty small talk. Just do your job. Whew. Someone's gotta put that guy away. He's not that far off. I like to tell him to his face he's no General Leo. Leonardo is in the Ninja Turtles? No. Wrong Leo, people. Shh! What do I always have to tell you to keep it down? You're hopeless! That weirdo Kefka. I don't even think he's human. Not like General Leo. Agreed. And now that we've had that mumbling moment... You two! We're about to storm Doma Castle! You will join the assault team! Yay! So now we're gonna actually... So it actually bridges to Doma Castle, and this is their invasion force, at least this wave. Attack! Attack! And I would like to envision that the commander is Dark Helmet from Spaceballs, but that's me. It's hopeless! We can't keep them out! Well, yeah, they're the Empire. So, it's finally happening. We're about to embrace dubstep. No, that's not what's happening here. A moment, sir. And here out comes one of my more favorite characters of this game. Allow me the honor. And now introducing faithful retainer to his family's liege with the courage and strength of 100 men. This is Cyan Garamond. I believe that I'm actually saying that right. Cyan. I don't care. That's how I said it, people. If we can fail their commander, they'll surely give up. Now, a lot of people might just say, well, since his class dictates another accent, let us give it a try. I actually like to play him as a more refined gentleman because he's kind of a refined warrior kind of thing. He's supposed to be the samurai of this game. Sir Cyan, let their commander have it! Now here's the thing. You actually can technically take on the commander right now. However, I like taking on his little minions that are trying to mount the wall, because I like being Mr. Leets. And this also helps you get acquainted with his unique ability, which is Sword Tech. Sword Tech, it's literally just a meter. If you have all 8 abilities, you have all of his Sword Tech abilities. But the longer you hold it, the more powerful an attack that you will actually get. Except for a few abilities that Cyan has that are, in my opinion, pointless. But you do eventually, like, you start out with an ability called Quadra Slam, which is basically 4 slashes to random opponents, and then you will get I think it's Quadra Slice later on, which is 4 slices. I mean, you could literally rig it so that his Quadra Slice kills, just murders bosses. That's why I like Cyan personally. You'll find, though, that when we get further into the game, we'll probably start using some other tactics, but I do love the fact that he is kind of the, if I were to embody, like, certain characters to certain classes, like from Final Fantasy V into here, I mean, obviously, Sabin would be the monk, Terra would probably be the epitome of a red mage, Celis would probably be the white mage, just given her appearance, Locke would be the thief, and Cyan would be the samurai. That doesn't mean that he guild tosses people to death like in Final Fantasy V, but, well, you might as well. No, instead he just dominates his opponents with the sword. So while we're actually making our way through this, I'm going to keep the business to a minimum because obviously all the business this week has been announced. So I've already seen a lot of you guys' feedback, and I appreciate it on the fact you guys like that the streaming isn't going away. I actually did get somebody who said, like, I really hope you reconsider that. I'd love to see the live streams come back in August or September. But in the meantime, I can be satisfied with the fact that the content is going away. And that's the intention for that video. I'm not getting rid of it. It's just the summer schedule is huge. And I want to be able to get through that without, having to kill myself. So that's the premise of it. And I'm glad you guys have had a positive reception to the news. Because I don't like disappointing people, but at the same time, I would run myself into the ground, and that would not help with the situation here. So thank you so much for understanding. Thank you for your patience. And yes, the live streams will come back. I don't know what day, because I don't know how busy I'll be at that point. But I will keep you guys involved in the situation as we go along. So that business has been put aside. There's really no Let's Play business. There's really no podcast business, aside from the summer stuff that we have already announced. Things like E3 are going to happen. There are going to be some group reviews, all of that. Nothing else is really changing. The reviews are still coming out. I'm working right now on Star Fox Zero. And I actually do like somebody sent out a question of, why are you late with the reviews? And the question was basically phrased like, do you intentionally try to do that? Because that's kind of... I think they were worried that I was trying to be unprofessional with the concept. That's not really the case. First of all, I don't get review copies. I have to pay for it myself. So I am subject to release dates just as much as anybody else. But you know what? I probably have it no other way. Because then it allows me to judge the product objectively. And I like being able to do that, because I think that delivers a better product for you guys and gives a better standpoint for you guys. The second thing also is I have all of these other things going on while I'm trying to write the review, and then I've got to record it, and then I've got to edit it. So it just takes time. It's one of those things where I don't like asking for you guys' patience, but I'm going to have to do that because, I mean, obviously this is also the first year that I am doing game reviews. And so trying to get into the workflow is going to be a thing for most of this year. I'm thankful, though, that I'm not, like, months behind where I was with Xenoblade. And technically, I've said it before, I made a big bad earlier on this last month when I pushed out the... when I pushed out the Ratchet & Clank review to coincide with the movie. I regret doing that now. I don't think I would have regretted that when I made that decision, but I regret that now just because my workflow is kind of backed up. But everything will be coming out when it gets there. Let's just go with the Blizzard response. It'll be done when it's done. And in fact, somebody actually did send me a message. So will the stream content involve WoW Legion? Because the announcement just barely came out that the Legion beta will be starting very soon. Yes, it will. As soon as I get my beta invite, which, good news for you, I have, I will start doing some Legion beta content and give my own take on it. I know that a lot of members of the WoW community have already done that, but that's their take. This would be mine. And I'm only going to look at certain elements. I'm not going to look at the leveling from 100 to 110. I'll probably stick to the artifacts. I'll probably stick to the Demon Hunter and a lot of that early story stuff. But I'm going to leave something for people to enjoy later on. If you want to spoil yourself, there are plenty of other channels that have spoiled the material for you. In fact, I've looked at some of it, and it's awesome. But that's me. So yeah, that's going to happen. I also do have some other game suggestions that I need to get to. But that's pretty much the business here. Let's see. Am I out? Yay! I killed enough time so that we can take on the commander! Do I get to face Dark Helmet now? Are you my father's cousin's former roommate? Here we go. I am Cyan, retainer to the King of Doma. I am your worst nightmare. I probably said that a little bit more noble than I should have. I really do kind of look like... I know he's the epitome of a samurai in this game, but he also has a lot of traits that would be similar to, like, Cecil in 4, where he's more of a paladin. He's noble. So I almost kind of want to do that, too. Because he's an awesome character. And down. I love you, Cyan. Have my babies. No, don't have my babies. I already have a baby. One's enough! The general's been defeated! Run! I love the eye sticking out. Oh my gosh. Walled up in there. We can wait out our enemy. Oh no. Are we going with the Helm's Deep situation? We saw how well that worked in The Lord of the Rings. It didn't work out very well, Cyan. Okay, so you would think that we can actually control our character. Not really the case. So we're going to go a little bit further, and... uh-oh! General Leo, the citizens of Doma seem to be playing a waiting game. So this is General Leo. So that's their strategy. I'm going to play him a little deeper. General, we're ready to take the castle. Just give the order. Patience. If we attack now, we'll have to sacrifice too many lives. But General, I'm ready to lay my life down at any time for the Empire. He's that kind of a general, guys. You're not going to dislike this guy. You're from Miranda, right? Yes, sir. Why? Because I'm trying to relate to you, that's why. And your family lives there. Fall in battle, and I'll have to deliver the bad news. Kind of showing even the Empire has good people in it. What shall I say to them? You have a life to go back to someday. Don't throw it all away for nothing. Emperor Gastal wouldn't want that. Okay. Yes, sir! Kind of one of those things where you wish he was running the Empire. General Leo. A carrier pigeon from Emperor Gastal. I kind of killed it because I was holding it in my hands. Stop doing that, soldier. What? The Emperor summons me. I must return immediately. I understand, sir. I'm sure the camp will too, but it's just us right now. Right. I'll leave Doma in your hands. Yes, sir! Okay. Just don't jump the gun, please. He's kind of the Captain America of the Empire. That's really what he is. Sir, leave it to us, sir! Right. We're gonna keep this going on for another 5 minutes. No, that's not the case. So that's General Leo. He could be my friend if he weren't my enemy. But you could be Optimus Prime and just call everybody an old friend. I mean, he even called Megatron an old friend at one point.
Now that Leo's gone, I'll turn this water into a flowing river of poison.
The Emperor has ordered me to return home. I don't want any trouble here.
You loser! I'll take care of this situation in no time!
That's what I'm afraid of. Don't be pompous. And don't forget that they are people, just like you and me. Kefka stopped being human a long time ago.
We need not spare those lands that gave rise to the Returners!
Yeah, poor Leo. He forgets that this is not a compassionate empire.
You just go and pretend to be a good little boy.
Well, he is a Boy Scout.
Is the poison ready?
But General Leo said...
He's no longer here. I'm in charge now. Pour it!
Some of our people are prisoners inside the castle, Kefka. If we poison the river...
Do it! Take them all out!
Wow. That's a cold mofo right there. That's inhuman!
Silence! Your history, bub!
No, Kefka. That's Wolverine shtick. You don't get it. Sorry. So now we're having a showdown with Kefka to try and stop him from poisoning Doma Castle.
Youch!
Kefka! Wait!
Wait, he says. Do I look like a waiter?
Yeah, I know he says this because he says it a couple of times now. We're gonna have this showdown a couple times. I'm only gonna read it once, but yeah, that's kind of the events here. Is that this is one of the more prominent moments that defines Kefka as the villain, and Kefka. Wait. Kefka poisons the river leading up to Doma Castle because he has no regard for any human life other than his own. That's one of the reasons that I actually think Kefka works as a... I'm not going to say he's the best bad guy of the Final Fantasy series. I would say he's on par with a lot of the bigger ones. But one of the reasons that he works is that he's human. This is not, some emperor you killed and then became a death god kind of thing. He is a human from start to finish. He is just a horrible, horrible human being. That's all he is. And so this is a really big defining moment where he gives no craps about who he hurts in order to get what he wants. And that includes harming and even killing an entire race.
How long do you expect me to put up with you? Next time, you're a goner!
I've always loved this moment for Kefka. This and a couple of others that will come later with Kefka.
If you know what's good for you,
I think he's just going to send the soldier on me, because that's what he does. I would dare say, people have asked or, you know, friends of mine have asked, like, can I compare Kefka to somebody else and say that there's... I'm not going to say there's a better example, because each example is different. And good in their own way. But Kefka is a unique case. Just like they are. One of the best comparisons is to the most popular one. 7, where Rufus Shinra, you know, where he takes over. I'm not going to say the Advent Children Rufus or the later Rufus in the game. I'm saying right when he becomes president of Shinra, he is closer to Kefka's personality than at any other point, because he believes in ruling with fear. He's like, well, you know, my dad ruled with money. I will rule with fear. That's Kefka's mindset, where the strong prey upon the weak. And so that's the way a villain like this should be personified. The only difference is that Rufus was cunning and manipulative. Kefka will outright act, or he will act outright in a lot of these cases. He knows what he wants, and yes, he'll connive, but he doesn't have to do that much.
Nothing can beat the music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison.
And now we can see it's been poisoned. It's a river of grape juice. Or grape Kool-Aid. Oh yeah! Sir Cyan! The Empire's base is bustling with activity. Something must be up. Okay, well, what's going on? The water looks odd. Oh no, crap! Oh, no! They've been drinking the water even though we didn't see them drink the water! Oh no, that one fell in the water. He got even more exposure. Sir Cyan! This is poison. I'm sorry, I had to do it like that. What low-down contemptible! God our liege. And make him thirsty, damn it! Now we have to hurry to the King of Doma before he drinks this toxic water. To the king, on the double! Okay, well, but let's go. Right, the king's room is near. Okay, so we're gonna go up to the throne room. Oh no, he's drank already. Your Highness, fear not. Who's there? Cyan, Excellency. Indeed, my sight is going fast. Can't see a thing. It burns. Excellency, hang on! Cyan, you have defended the realm since my father's days. Thank you. It's over. Our kingdom is through. Not yet, Highness. I fear for your family. Chests on fire. Save your strength. Don't talk. Go. Run to your family. I know somebody out there. Highness! I know somebody's out there like, stop hamming it up. You have to. This is a good moment, but this is also a very hammy moment. Sir Cyan! There have to be some survivors in the castle. Let's split up. That's never a good idea, but let's split up. Okay, so with that, that's actually, we're coming up upon that time once again. So I hate to cut off at such a cliffhanger, but it's time for us to go look for some survivors in the Kingdom of Doma after the vicious attack by Kefka.